Shit. What up, ladies and gents? It's Breez the Great, back in full effect with another one of his classic vlogs for a classic event. I got that full coverage for the Total Slaughter that just went down yesterday. Oh man, I'm really torn, man. I'm really torn on where I stand with this. I'm very disappointed, but at the same time, I'm very happy, and I'm going to get into all of that. Just give me a second. First, I would like to say, shout out to all of the people, who really respect what I do. My blogs, a lot of people showed me love at the event. They told me, they like my blogs and stuff. So I'm gonna try to start blogging a little bit more in the near future. Get my spin on some things. I like to fall back from certain things because, when you're on the camera a little bit too much, things start to become a little bland. But this event, oh man, I had to put something together and let you guys know how I feel, or it wouldn't be right. Positives. Total Slaughter, Royce, Joe, Joel, they put together a very nice card slash event. Everything from the event size, Hammerstein Ballroom, on point. 3 levels. They had a stage right in the middle of the floor, and they had seats first level, second level, and the third level, which was maximum viewing experience. Great, lighting, awesome. Sound, great. Just a really good event that they put together. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to them for really, making sure that this was possible, and it was definitely looking like it was going in the right direction. Now to the battles. First battle on the night was a battle that I don't even know where it came from. As far as I knew, it was only supposed to be 3 battles on that card. Daylight and Rex, Mook and Lux, Joe and Hollow. Alright? When I seen those 3 battles, I said, this is not going to be enough to, to make this event, long enough. For those of you who are familiar with the Smack battles, King of the Dot battles, whatever. You usually have like 5-6 battles on a card, which makes the night long enough, for you to experience it. 3 battles just wasn't enough to me. So anyway, long and short, when we get there, Big T and Arsenal was on the card. I'm not sure what made them pick Big T and Arsenal, but whatever. Alright, so we get up in there. Battle start. Arsenal goes stupid first round on Big T. Crazy. He goes crazy on Big T first round. And Big T, Big T has some average bars his first round. It wasn't really nothing special. Arsenal clearly got that. Clearly. Now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something different this time, because I need y'all to really feel me on this one. Covering all of these battles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grade it from a 1 to 10, 10 being best, 1 being trash. Alright? First round, Arsenal. Like I said, he killed shit. Arsenal, 9 out of 10. His first round. Big T, 5 out of 10. He was average. Nothing special. Arsenal went ham. Second round comes along. Arsenal with that same intensity. Not playing with Big T. He's going off the rip. Going crazy. Taking shots at Joe Buttons. Taking shots at everybody in the house. Arsenal. Round 2, I gave him a 9. Again. Big T had a better second round than he did in his first round, but it still was average. Arsenal killed that round. 2-0 Arsenal. Third round. Arsenal comes on. Spaz it again. Out the jump. Really did his thing, man. He was on point. He definitely showed up. One of the few artists that definitely showed up. We'll get more into that a little later. Scored that 9 for Arsenal. So 3 rounds, 9 Arsenal. Big T started getting a little bit of booze in his third. Get him the fuck out of here. Honestly, he got killed. 3-0 body bag. Clearly no debating. Now we got that out the way. Now for the main cards. I'm gonna let y'all know something. And for those of y'all who do know, I've never really liked this Daylight versus T-Rex match simply because we all know that they both dot mob. Alright? And dot mob, they're very loyal to each other. They don't like battling each other. But since they was put in a position with Total Slaughter, the way the brackets had turned out, they had no choice. But I knew from the jump, I couldn't see T-Rex taking this battle seriously, and I couldn't see Daylight taking the battle seriously because they for the same cause. Case in point. Both rappers introduced, both come on stage. Now this is where the shit gets a little dicey. Daylight comes on stage with a full blown Spawn suit. Red, black, and white Spawn suit. Green eyes. Crazy. Yo, when I say that this outfit was off the hook, crazy, trust me when I tell you, this shit was crazy. It was a hell of a gimmick. This outfit was so crazy, what the nigga had on. And this is why I say gimmicks do sell, because I remember Rex went first, but Daylight was standing there in his outfit. You was in a trance. Everything that Rex was saying, to be honest, like, niggas really didn't care. They just wanted to see what Daylight was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Rex had bars. Rex did his thing, his first round. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he was going light on Daylight because of the fact that he died mob. He kept saying that. It's his brother. You know what I'm saying? So, Rex's first round was good. You know what I'm saying? Is it the best I've seen from Rex? No. You know what I'm saying? I give Rex's first round a 7.5. Alright? Now, the moment for what everybody's been waiting to see is Daylight. Daylight's first round. Daylight starts spitting in his Spawn suit, looking crazy. And, you know, I hear him, but his projection is sounding a little muffled due to the fact that he had the mask on. So, I really couldn't hear what he was saying. He was moving around. It might translate better on camera. You know what I'm saying? But from what I heard, it was alright material. Okay material. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing to go crazy over. It wasn't matching the suit, is what I'm saying. I give that first round of Rex simply because I can hear Rex. And Rex got more oohs and ahs from what he was saying. While Daylight was spitting, you know, regular shit. You know what I'm saying? It took him a little bit of time to get, you know what I'm saying, into his first round. He was talking about some other stuff, you know, but Daylight's first round, I give it a 6. You know what I'm saying? It's above average. Second round, Rex. You know, Rex, dude. Rex on it. You know what I'm saying? He starts talking about Daylight, breaking him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Starts talking about that dot mob life. You know, really solid. Good. Second round, same thing. Rex, 7. The second round was a 7. Daylight goes, still got the muffled projection. Can't hear you, Daylight. You should have took the mask off. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing his antics. He's moving around on stage. Funny. He had a better second round. I can hear him a little better, but it's still muffled projection. At this point, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, damn, man, like, what is going on? Like, Daylight has this classic outfit on. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really coming out the way he probably wants it to, or the way the fans want it to, you know? So, that round, I give Daylight a 6 again. Above average round. I can hear him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What he was saying was pretty good, but it was some filler in between. Third round, Rex kind of cuts it a little short, you know what I'm saying? He had a good third round. Rex's all 3 rounds were good rounds, but you can tell that that's not the best Rex. You could tell that he pulled punches a little bit on Daylight since they both died mob. You know what I'm saying? So, third round, I gave Rex a 7. You know what I'm saying? Then some shit happens. Daylight. Daylight starts his third, takes the mask off, so I'm hyped. We all hyped. Like, yeah, we can hear him now. You know what I'm saying? And then, Daylight starts talking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I got here. He's, you know, he crushed up his pills, like he's on some meds and some shit. Then the nigga starts stripping on stage. He starts ripping the costume off. Ah! And he gets all the way down to his drawers. Now, K. Slade was on stage. K. Slade jumps the fuck off the stage. I got nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Now, Daylight's laying on the floor. Daylight didn't even spit none of his third. He's just laying there. Sway comes on because Sway hosted it. And by the way, if they do Total Slaughter again, please get Sway the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Sway hosting this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? He was reading from a teleprompter and he was fucking that up. You know, Daylight's laying on the floor. They time Daylight. And, you know, it was just looking real OD on Daylight part. You just on the floor too long, son. Get off the floor. What the fuck are you doing, son? All right, you want to lay on the floor, fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you laid on the floor mad long. Like, we got to get to the next battles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you didn't spit nothing. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, it's a judging system. Excuse me. Okay? A judging system. They got 3 judges. The 3 judges that scored the Big T in Arsenal battle scored Arsenal winning. All right? With the Daylight and T-Rex battle, you know, of course, they scored Rex winning. You know what I'm saying? Because Daylight didn't even spit a third. And I'm sitting there and I'm tight because I'm like, yo, Daylight, man, like, this antic shit, it's what's up. Don't get me wrong. Like, these props, it's what's up. It actually makes battle rap look good. It makes people focus in on you. But you just got to know when to use it and when to pull back. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, there's no reason why you should have never spit your third. You know what I'm saying? With those antics. Spit your third and do your antics. Do a little bit of both. But you just got to know when to chill a little bit. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Could that battle have been a classic if it was somebody else? Definitely. If Daylight was battling somebody else, maybe he would have took it a little bit more serious, or Rex would have took it a little bit more serious. But it is what it is. The outfit was classic. Yeah. So I can't even score Daylight's third because Daylight didn't even spit shit. Give it a 0. All right. Moving on to the main event, one of the main events, which was Murda, Mook and Loaded Lux. This is where the disappointment starts. Everybody built this battle up. Everybody remembers the classic. You know what I'm saying? The 8 rounds that them dudes had, you know, back in like 2003 or whatever the case is. For those of you that don't know, for those of you who think I'm crazy, no, Breez, it was only 5 rounds. Do your research. There's 3 extras out there. Now, it's kind of hard to duplicate classic stuff. And I know that. But what we do expect is for you to give your supreme effort, regardless. So, going into this battle, I was saying to myself, I said, listen, if they can just go out there, get their shit off and take it seriously, then everybody wins. You know what I'm saying? We all know that Mook and Lux is cool now. They're friends. So I didn't really know how that would translate on camera, you know, as far as his bar fest is concerned. So anyway, Lux goes first. Now, Lux had a really, really good first round. He had a really good first round. I'm like, okay. You know, Lux is turning up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got his swag. He moving around on stage. He controlling shit, doing what Lux do. You know what I'm saying? I give Lux's first round in the building, I give it a 9. I really liked his first round. He was doing his thing. Then Mook comes. Murda Mook. Oh, man. Mook's first round, Mook comes on the stage, you know, with the towel and the hat on his head. Takes the towel and the hat off. Got the old school do-rag. This is what y'all wanted. The old Murda Mook. Fans is going nuts. You know what I'm saying? He's spitting his shit. Mook getting a lot of oohs, ahs. Mook has some bars. Mook has some bars. More simplistic bars. But it's what the fans needed to hear for that type of crowd. You know what I'm saying? Mook's first round, flames. You know what I'm saying? I give Mook's first round a 9-2. Now, guys, listen. This round, the first round, is kind of really I'm based on preference. What you like. Because that first round to me was more like a tie. Depending on what you like. I'm more for the lyrics, so I would probably say I would give Lux the edge slightly. in that first round. But if somebody told me, you know what I'm saying, that they give Mook the first, fine. All right, whatever, no problem. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I say kind of Lux won was because I think Mook's was a little longer, but Mook had some, he had some filler in between. You know what I'm saying? His first, not a lot, but it was there. So that's why I slightly give it to Lux, but slightly. Second round, you know, 9-9, 9 1/4, 9. Second round, Lux comes in. You know what I'm saying? Lux is going hard. You know, I'll probably say the first 2.5, 3 minutes of his second round, Lux is doing his thing, right? Then I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Lux starts to taper off a little bit. He starts to take a different angle on Mook. And the crowd's not really feeling the angle. Even I'm like, why are you doing this, Lux? You know what I'm saying? Stop and go flow. What he's saying is just not hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's really not hitting Mook like that. I was expecting something else. You know what I'm saying? And then he finishes. He starts to get a little bit of boos at the end. You know what I'm saying? Crowd wasn't feeling it. So Lux's second round, like I said, he started off strong, but he tapered off in the middle and the end. His second round, I give like a 6.5 because he did well, but he didn't finish well. Mook's second round, same as the fucking first. Mook comes in, spazzy, go, bars. So Mook is starting to pull away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? His second round was crazy, just as crazy as his first. So I give Mook's second round a 9. So Mook's winning this battle. You know what I'm saying? Now, even though I slightly gave Lux the first round, it was by a thin margin. Mook clearly won the second. So the third round, I'm like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? Well, Lux better come with it, you know what I'm saying, to make this a really good battle, whatever the case is. But, you know, I don't know. Lux's third round, he starts, had a couple of intro bars that was alright, you know what I'm saying, didn't really hit hard. His whole third was, you know, at an angle, you know what I'm saying, of trying to expose Mook and doing a lot of things that wouldn't work on Mook. It just didn't work. It just didn't work on Mook. It's hard for me to explain. They have a lot of history, so he's bringing up things, you know what I'm saying, that has transpired from between their first battle all the way up until now. Would it have worked on anybody else? It probably would have. But it's just not working on Mook. You know what I'm saying? Mook is just well prepared. So, you know, Lux is getting booed, I would probably say midway through his third, all the way to the end. But he fought through it. He kept on going, you know what I'm saying, like a champ do, you know, even though people wasn't feeling it. Now, it was kind of hard to hear through all of the booing and shit like that, so that's why I got to watch that third again on camera, you know, when it comes out. But in the building, no. You know what I'm saying? I would give that round like maybe it was below average, like a 4. You know what I'm saying? Mook's third round, crazy. From the jump, he goes in, he's talking about Lux, Papa Lux, all this loaded shit, talking about he got an identity crisis. You know what I'm saying? First, you know, he's a preacher, then he's a black activist, now he's in a Gucci suit, you know. Mook definitely was hitting him with some shit, you know what I'm saying? He took a little bit of Lux's lines out of his Calico battle and used it against him, you know, that I'm not going to spoil. You know what I'm saying? Tried to expose him on some shit that he said about Buster and Meek Mills or whatever the case is. Had the audio and all that. You know, it was looking kind of critical in the building. You know, so Mook clearly got the third. I give Mook's third a 9. You know what I'm saying? Mook definitely outbarred Lux. Body bag, no. I'm sorry. You know, I'm hearing that word too loosely. Niggas is talking about Mook body bag Lux and all this other shit. Definitely didn't body bag him. Clearly won. Clearly. 2-1. Light 3-0. I would say more 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Lux's angles was different. And I'm telling you, Lux isn't the type of person, you know what I'm saying, that really does well in the room anyway. Like, he's a person that he's better on camera. When you hear him on camera, you know what I'm saying, he's better. You know, and I say that to say this, you know what I'm saying? I was watching one of Good's blogs, and Good says, you know, you lose in the room, but win on camera. goods, if you really think about it, for the more, you know what I'm saying, intellectual MCs who have more thought about bars. Yes, you can. You know, I've seen it before. I've been to every event. You know what I'm saying? A dude could really, really lose in the room, but not lose on camera. It can happen, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something. This is one of those prime examples. Now, on camera, will Lux win this battle on camera? No. No, I don't give a fuck what Lux said. It just wasn't beating what Mook said tonight. You know what I'm saying? But does the battle have crazy replay value? No, it doesn't. Mook's bars was hot for that night. I don't think they stand the test of time, though. You understand where I'm coming from? You know, I was kind of disappointed that Lux didn't show up the way he showed up against, you know, Cal and Hollow. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little disappointing. Just when I thought that the shit couldn't get worse. Last battle of the night, Joe Buttons and Hollow the Dawn. Now, this is why I'm making this vlog. This is the prime reason why I'm making this vlog. All of the hype up and build about this battle fell short on so many different angles. So many different angles. Nobody knows what to expect from Joe Buttons, but we know who Hollow is. And the Hollow that battle Lux, we was expecting Hollow to mop the floor with Joe. All right, Hollow went first in this battle. I don't remember Hollow saying a hot bar until like maybe a minute or 2 minutes in. I don't know what the fuck Hollow was talking about. I don't know. He ran rings around Joe, then threw his water bottle on the floor. The crowd went crazy. Okay, that was a hot bar. Everything else in there was more, was more or less like, what the fuck are you talking about, Hollow? What are you doing? Like, what are you talking about, Hollow? You know what I'm saying? Hollow had a 2 out of every 8 bar hit count. Out of every 8 bars, I would probably say 2 bars was hot. You know what I'm saying? And I was disappointed the first round. I said, oh, well, maybe he's giving this one away. Maybe he's giving this one round away to make it a classic or whatever the case is. He wants to hear what Joe Buttons has to say. Maybe he's doing that. Joe Buttons comes on, right? He's hyped up. You know what I'm saying? His mic wasn't working. So he said, yo, listen, I'm an MC. Give me a hand mic. You know what I'm saying? Crowd's going nuts. He took control of the situation. Joe was in control of the situation the first round. Joe had a very unorthodox kind of flow, though, that you can tell that he was nervous. You know what I'm saying? But he was rhyming, but very slowly, like he was memorizing or reciting his rhymes while thinking about them. It was a slow flow. Hollow, I will clap you and bring you back to life. So and so and so and so, I am the Antichrist. He didn't say that, but it was something like that. His flow was something like that. And he had some hot bars in that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? He had some shit. He was coming at Hollow. You know what I'm saying? The flow was a little unorthodox, but the material in his first round was better than Hollow's material. Ladies and gentlemen, it was. Joe clearly got the first. All right? Now, I didn't score Hollow's first for a reason. I wanted to let you guys know that while Hollow was battling, you know, he kept on looking at Joe and trying to get a reaction out of Joe. You know what I'm saying? And when Joe responded to him, you know, in the end of that first round with the typical shit, I got more money than you, all of that other stuff, you know, then Hollow started to seem like he was going to come into form. So I'll score his first round now. Hollow's first round was below average to me. I give it a 4. 3.5, 4. That's how bad it was. Joe's first round, like I said, it was better than Hollow's. Slow flow. I give Joe's first round, honestly, a 6. It was above average. Second round, Hollow comes on. I'm like, oh, yeah, Joe gonna get it now. Because if Joe flow like this, the next fucking 2 rounds, Hollow's gonna mop the floor with him. Second round, Hollow's coming with the same scratch your head shit. What the fuck are you talking about, Hollow? No bars. He's just rambling. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, he's halfway through his second round, and I'm saying to myself, I said, you on the biggest stage, a battle rap with Total Slaughter, pay-per-view, views, everybody's looking into this shit, and you didn't come prepared to slaughter Joe Buttons? This is not the Hollow that we are used to. I'm telling you now. Again, every 8 bars, maybe 2 hotlines. Maybe. Disappointing second round. Give it a 3.5. 4 tops. Second round, Joe Buttons comes on. Same flow. He's a little etchy sketchy. Solid bars. Solid. Nothing groundbreaking. Is he ready to battle, you know what I'm saying, in the league? Not yet. But does he have the material? A little bit. He does have the material. He's got to work on the flow. What he was saying was enough. Enough to beat Hollow. Nothing groundbreaking, but it was enough to beat Hollow. Joe's second round, 5.5. Above average. He's winning 2-zip. Third round. Hollow rebuttals, says some shit about his jacket, the zipper. He's got to go zipper. Crowd goes nuts or whatever the case is. The crowd's definitely rooting for Hollow. Then he starts going back into this tantrum, you know, just spitting lines and they're not connecting. And he starts talking about all the women in Joe's life, and it's just not connected. I'm highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Never seen Hollow like this before. I'm saying to myself, like, this shit can't get no fucking worse, man. I'm so disappointed. I was so mad on my way home. I was just like, yo, listen. I can't fucking believe this. Hollow's third round, poor. 3.5. Joe Buttons comes on. His third round. He starts spitting that regular bland shit. The crowd starts booing Joe Buttons now. Because they're tired of hearing his fucking, you know, slow motion flow. Retard flow. You know, and Joe Buttons makes a rookie mistake. Oh, the crowd want to boo me, so he puts the mic down. He said, I'm not going to rap until they quiet down. One thing that we've learned in battle rap, you know, is the real MCs, when you getting booed, you got to fight through that shit. You got to fight through it. That's rule number 1 in battle rap. You can't let the crowd get to you to the point where you cannot finish your material. You finish your material. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from Averb when Averb battled against Charlie Clips. That Summer Madness. Averb got booed on stage, but Averb took it like a G, and he went through the rest of his material. Buttons didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? K-Slay and Sway get involved. They come back on. Yo, come on, Joe Buttons, finish it up. Buttons grabs the mic. He tries to keep on spitting. You know what I'm saying? Has some decent lines in there, here and there. Better than Hollow's. Even though he put his mic down, I give Joe Buttons last round a 4. It was below average. This battle between both of them was such a disappointment, it's not even funny. This is what people should be talking about. People should be focused on this and this alone. The battle was a disappointment. We didn't know what the fuck we was getting from Joe. But we know Hollow. We know Hollow the Dawn. And what Hollow did today, I don't think it's forgivable. I really, really don't think it's forgivable. You know what I'm saying? Both of them walked off stage at the end. The judges came on to score the card. And what makes this situation worse? And this is not Hollow's fault, because I know Hollow's a battle MC. You know what I'm saying? And he knows right from wrong. I know Hollow's kicking himself in the fucking ass saying, yo, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? The material that I came with, how the fuck did I let that fly? I know he's saying that. The judges came on after Joe clearly beat Hollow, in my opinion, because Hollow didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? Joe was average. Average. The judges are going to come on and then they're going to sit there and say fucking Hollow won. I said, ain't this a kick in the head? I know for sure that Hollow would not want a victory like that. I know Hollow knows he lost. No matter what all of the fans say, the bloggers say, the league say, Hollow knows that he lost that battle. He knows he did not come with his best material. So how could he win? In the building. How? I don't know what the fucking judges were saying. I have no idea what the judges were saying. But Joe Buttons fairly won that battle. Fairly. It was a disgrace, but he fairly won the battle. After I heard them say Hollow won, I grabbed my motherfucking coat, and I got my coat. I grabbed my t-shirt, Total Slaughter shirt that they gave us, and I got the fuck out of there. Because I was just disappointed. Like, they jerked Joe Buttons, you know what I'm saying? Lux wasn't the Lux that we're familiar with, that we know. His second and his third round, I'm not sure, you know, why he took that angle against Mook, but it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? That's not the Lux that we was used to. Lux didn't, you know, show up and perform to the best of his abilities. So we got Hollow, who didn't show up at all. Lux, who took a wrong angle, you know what I'm saying, and got mollywopped for it. Daylight quitting his whole third round, taking off his clothes and laying on the floor. You know what I'm saying? The two best battlers of the night who had the best rounds was honestly Arsenal and Mook. Honestly, Arsenal was on another level and Mook was on another level. You know what I'm saying? Those were the only two rappers that actually showed up with grade A bars. Mark my words. When the footage drop, you'll see. So in closing, the Total Slaughter event itself, like I said, I was split in half. The Total Slaughter event itself was monumental. Alright? The production team, whoever was involved in setting it up, did a great job. They did an excellent job with the venue, the timing, the lighting. Everything was awesome. It's just the battle rappers. What's up? I get paid all of this money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not bringing y'all best material? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Smack was in the building. Star was in the building. Celebrities was in the building. And this is how y'all looking on camera? Come on, guys. The road to Total Slaughter was better than that. The series. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure where we go from this point on in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But if this was going to be on pay-per-view, we can't sell this. We can't sell this shit to the mainstream. We can't, because they're going to be like, yo, listen, you know, no, thank you. All right. When it's kept to the streets, it's definitely, you know, more productive. You know, I hope the Road to Slaughter Part 2, whenever it is, a Season 2 or whatever the case is, I hope they bring some other people in the house, you know what I'm saying, that's grade A spitters, you know, but, yeah, man, I mean, that's what it is. You know, Total Slaughter definitely was a disappointment in regards, you know what I'm saying, to the bars. Definitely was a disappointment in regards to the bars, but, you know, the culture definitely can continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, you win some and you lose some, you learn from your mistakes, you know, you make adjustments. You know, that's how a professional league does. That's how a professional MC does. So, anyway, you know, El Breezo the Great. Let me know how y'all feel. For those of y'all who was there at the Total Slaughter event, hit me up. Let me know your opinions. For those of you watching on pay-per-view, let me know your opinions. If you guys got any questions. I know it's a lot of stuff I probably left out, but I don't want to talk y'all to death no more. That's my opinion on it. See you guys soon. Next vlog coming early.